There we go. We're so back. Um, yoink. Yoink. Oh. Huh. Fascinating. Yippee. Did the plan work? I'm, like, less hungover now, but I was extremely hungover, like, 6 hours ago, so that's cool. I'm a dumbass. uh... Yippee. I did play a little. I'm not gonna turn on Twitch integration. Yeah, hardcore mode. You're a dumbass. You misspelled. You already had the con. I think. Oh wait, hold on. Said R twice. Oh, he's hardcore mode. Ooh. Really difficult dialogue box coming up. Better stock up on guns and ammo. So the game should work. That's good. Hmm. Lame. Yoink. Yeah. Really hard dialogue coming up. I have some extra XP. Maybe put one more point in something else. It's funny. Cool. It's me, John Brick Shithouse. Go all in on Half-Light. I don't actually know what signature skills do. Anyways, yeah. Good morning, Ratty. Good morning, Shiblice. Good morning, Hirodolo. Good morning, Jimmy Map. Good morning, Metal Deer. Good morning, Quiet Chibikoneko. Good morning, good morning, Sir Ryu. Good morning, Naminton 2D. Good morning, Sayo Mallow. Good morning, Shiblice. Good morning, Papa's Dog. Good morning, Diabetic Cat. Good morning, Mega Doogles. Good morning, good morning, Ratty. Good morning, Majin's Universe. Good morning, Voss Roddy. Thank you for the rate, the Egos. Yoink. Hey, Dead Space. It's a good video game. Happy Halloween. Ooh. Oh, it just raises the learning cap for the skills. Wait, what? Oh, and that, like, skill specifically at this. Okay, yeah. But yeah, good morning, the Egos. Good morning, it's Hallowed. I'm contractually obligated to rate you. Can I take authority? Or do I take shivers? Just want to play the crazy cop. I've seen that, like, enough, I think. I haven't seen enough brick shithouse options. Electrochemistry is funny. I think. Drama's probably badass. Like encyclopedia? Yeah. The corpse. Hey, hold on. Visual calculus is fun. I think. Weak-willed dumbass brute with no coordination of average intelligence. Okay. Good morning, Eric the. That could be John Discombobulate. Visual calculus. Like, what? Inland Empire is funny. Good morning, Shady Chama. Call this guy stupid. No, you have to call me stupid twice, okay? Authority would be funny. Huh. Just intuit the mystery. I already know that, like, This is the hardest choice. So tempted. It barely affects it. I thought you got like a significant amount of extra points. See Shady with 6 shivers. Encyclopedia is good. I'm trying to think about what kind of guy I want to be. I know the optimal choice is 3 in all stats. Because I can see the most, like, random checks. Is it all stats that anime superhero? Heads shivers, tails half light. Ow. Alright. The furries are at home in the mirror. It's their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. J.K. Rowling.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
The audio's good, right? I hope.
Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby.
Why don't we just give up Burger? You know, I think Austin Powers is your point.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
I'm detecting a threat.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
What does Harry get his first drink hours ago? Yeah, limbic. You know, like DK 455 467 1 3.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the
The company, you can't say that.
get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay.
Good morning, Robert Brown.
The abyss of pelagic zone.
I like pain and burning and light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Yeah, it's it, man. Good morning, Jack 00. Am I alright? Pretty fucking fine, relatively, actually.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion?
Fucking love
Did you
Oblivion.
not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself. Got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I don't actually remember that much of, like, late yesterday. You know? I remember went to Alabama and got really drunk. What even happened? Drinking? I remember Squirrel Boy.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
I'll listen to Inland Empire.
Giant ball there. An evil ape.
Disco Max.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically
You went to bed
all
after
just
much.
evil
Okay.
apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Okay, Google. Show me Monkey Ball.
Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
Pokemon fight.
Vying for
Holy.
resources.
Jack, is that real?
The stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Hell yeah. It's legal in Jackland.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
So true. Jack, do you think your dad could beat a chicken? Do you think you could beat 2 chickens?
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this shit?
The fiery streak penetrates your skull,
Oh,
trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
man. Yeah, it's a little familiar. Oh yeah, he's literally me. I really wanted to make sure the audio worked before this, but I didn't. Okay, doesn't give you the tutorials, does it? Hmm. Gotta put our clothes on first. Disco ass blazer. Okay, yeah.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking
Ah.
in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Audio's okay. Does my room look like this? It's a good question.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
Oh yeah.
Discharge of masculine energy. Someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself.
Aluminium.
Just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking.
Yeah.
Of world-ending proportions. With all
Yeah.
the synapses you've extinguished, it's a miracle you can even think this sentence. You've interrupted a true act of self-annulment here. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I get it, man.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It
Oh.
hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
God bless. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Narrator's doing all the thinking for me.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind machine for video game. Was it like unremember it? Yeah.
Behold. You have no
Badass.
idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible.
I'm scaring myself. Why does Kim Kitsuragi look like that? Good morning, stinky peanut.
Oh my god. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
It's badass.
Worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Huh.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
8%.
It's too late.
Fuck.
Like an image on film.
I just started.
expression
Oh,
belongs
yeah.
to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
No. I'm stuck here. Really? The suit gives you less suggestion? Okay. Damn. Why even wear clothes?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a
There's some
halt.
unexpected bad ends in the whole game.
Tie now.
Yeah, I played video games, yeah.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the
Did I
blade.
barely do that? Yeah.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
God bless.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
I missed the pain threshold.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Badass. Fuck, I should have gone for pain threshold. It's awesome. Oh, there's the shoe. You want to miss school. Yippee. Anyways, pretend I don't know anything about the video game. Speaking of... Oh, you don't even get the chance to interact with the window. Fascinating. I booted the game up real quick to make sure it worked and went through the hotel room. Well, shit. And also, I've been spoiled on some of the stuff. Of course, by existing. I can actually move at a reasonable pace now.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises
Woman
a
spotted.
cigarette to her lips.
No.
Huh. Obviously, I'm not an executive officer or a businessman.
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
Thanks for the ASMR. What, could you hear the water?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't
This is
say.
badass.
In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Suggestion 1. Sex ending. I don't think this guy fucks.
Could it be because of the drinking?
Harry would do it.
Words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
I'm scared.
Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Smooth. Oh, we're playing Chunky.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
Huh. I'm the sorry cop. I know this is a thing. Yeah.
Don't be. It was funny.
Undertale fetish
Who
cop.
gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are other things in life more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh yeah.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Huh. Spaghetti in Harry's pocket spilling out all over the floor while talking to Classic. Can I take the cigarette? Man's gotta eat. Oh. Now she knows you're a sorry piece of shit. Yeah, but also, I'm strong. Oh my god, I'm one of those guys on the internet. Fuck. Yeah. Oh, it's shivers. It's the briny wind that washes over you.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously
A secret task.
indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Huh.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are. You may be what they call a big dick cop.
Lee Harvey Oswald said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I miss 100% of the big dick that I don't keep in my pocket.
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Oh yeah, we're doing it. Smell of the feet makes you dizzy. Oh, you can't talk to women from long distances. What a shame. Just like real life. Ocarina of Time taught me to Z-target.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster. A
The Gnome of
murderer,
Garoma.
The Gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
Huh.
How very astute of you.
Get kicked out of bars for
This
Z-targeting women.
influential. You should look for a
Maybe you.
cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time.
This is kind of gay.
It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
It's super gay.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Oh. The smokes will do the rest. I want those massive bonuses. Kind of tempted.
The door is closed.
sorry, man. Trompe-le-monde. I wonder. I was looking through the options. Why is there a button to hot swap? Oh, there he is. Why can you hot swap languages? Why do you need to do that? Like, you're playing like the Master Chief Collection remake, whatever, and instead of like swapping the graphics, you can swap to like different languages. Summer door closed for the winter. Suppose that makes sense. Okay. Could use Disco Elysium to learn Spanish. Speakers connect to the radio.
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get.
Yeah.
Emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast oceanic soul.
You know what? I think my soul is immense.
And it needs to be heard. Through a PA system. By other people.
Yeah.
Whether they like it or not.
Yeah.
Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
What should I sing?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. But it's out
I
there.
like Half-Light now.
It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Yeah, Lamentation.
Serves
Yeah.
you right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No.
I really am the sorry cop.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. We're making good progress. Monday. I'm not just gonna steal coffee. Probably have to pay for it. Huh. Mess hall. Oh, it's a fucking pinball machine? Oh yeah, you can zoom in. Oh, that's badass. I did a report on pinball as a little fella. Yeah, you can WASD walk around. There he is.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends
Maybe I
his
should have
hand
gotten
in
here
greeting.
with no clothes on. It'd be fascinating. Would I buy the Kim jacket? I don't think I could make it work.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57.
Be nice to
From the
Kim.
41st.
Absolutely. Makes him say, yeah.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
I'm the sorry cop.
Okay then.
Roll. Come on, dice.
It looks
What
like
do you
we
mean?
have
I'm
a
role-playing.
Arrow on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Huh. You're right, I don't know what he's talking about.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Do I? Oh man. Do I just tell him that I haven't, or do I ask? You know what? No.
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim
Kim, what the fuck are you talking
surface,
about?
the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice. Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kim. I probably shouldn't be honest with you. Kim, help me out here. I have no idea.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, man.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Huh. Kim, I'm gonna be honest.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something...
Should have listened to
there is a
Half-Light
general store
or whatever.
nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The
Okay.
best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
The cigarette button. How does he know?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General. Internal Affairs. And I need them. I'm from Criminal Investigation. Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Thank you, Kim.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Kim, I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't get mad.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
Oh.
My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Honest cop. What's this bottle clog yapping about? This guy's badass. Huh. What if I told you I wasn't really a police
I
officer?
feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put
Okay.
it there. If we don't, no one else will.
You just noticed the stats.
But first, we have to take it down. After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
Yeah, thank you, Kim. I wouldn't have known.
After you, officer.
Oh,
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You
Yes.
can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
okay. Yeah, new save. Kim obtain.
Hello, sweetie.
I haven't fucked up yet. Does that mean you like me? That's incorrect.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
So is Kim Korean or Japanese? I don't think there's Korea or Japan here. Don't worry, you're a pretty little heart. They've got slurs for it.
But dear, you're
Wherever
not
he's
from here.
from.
I'm too old and too married besides.
Just because they're the goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
Please forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Kim, how does it? Huh? Huh. It's a good question. She is in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Was she in the war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old, although I was injured in the line of duty.
Huh.
Nothing so glamorous, dear. Though when I was young, I dreamt of planting the Revacholian flowers at Decorative Peak.
Holy shit, he knows stuff.
I was a training and
Holy.
development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company.
Huh.
You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding.
Huh. It's all for the mail. For the shoes. Hey, I've got shoes.
I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One could
On the
only dream of
wheels.
such payoffs nowadays.
I'm sorry.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
We'll save the rolling later. I'm a bail with shoes. Oh, and I'm in the order. The police order?
Yes, officer.
Zappos.
You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
It's that bad.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
We're ghosts. Yeah, we had to keep.
That's
Yeah.
right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
Well, Kim's here, so it can't be hell. Can I say good morning, Papado Games? The elephant and the dogs. Whoa. Big dick cop. Really shouldn't have put clothes on. This would make all these encounters more interesting. Huh.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world.
It
We're
is.
fortunate to be here, you and I.
Can't shame you into wearing clothes in your own
I
home.
haven't seen very many other
Should.
cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
Low standards. Yeah, maybe everywhere's a little bit
Speaking
worse.
of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Seen, I didn't actually click that. I don't even know how old I am.
There,
Fuck.
there. The year's 51, and spring has only just started. I'm sure there are better days ahead.
The lieutenant studies you, rubbing his chin.
Kim didn't need to see this.
I'm beginning to suspect that you might indeed be completely adrift in this reality, thinks the lieutenant. How can it be that bad? Never mind. We're in this now.
Okay.
Outside, the melting snow seeps into the cracks in the walls and the cobblestone streets, all the way down into the sewers. Above ground, the first May bells blossom. You can feel it. A great cold. Then the shiver passes.
Yeah, Shivers is pretty cool.
This is
Damn.
taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Huh. How much did Harry drink? More than me. Oh, shit. Some kind of democracy, maybe.
Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Yeah, how am I here?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one yourself. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement
I love
has been a
bureaucracy.
complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
What a nice lady.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
Huh. I'll be right back. I don't know what those dogs are doing.
Get out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. Like carpet, carpet, carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out, I'm house. I'm house like carpet. House like carpet. Carpet, 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 carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet, carpet, carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet, carpet, carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out, I'm house. I'm house like carpet. House like carpet. 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 Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet.
Like carpet. Go, my shit house. Dogs that bark at damaged people. I see. Yeah, no, the dogs are brain damaged. I'm sorry. I got some more water while I was out. How did I do?
You didn't do too well, dear. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality, in a word. It's very odd.
Kind of broke my chair a little
A
bit.
sigh.
Whoops.
The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And
Yeah.
while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
It was the revolution.
I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it.
Breaking chairs.
42 years ago.
I sit too aggressively. Like too sideways. Very drunkard cop. I'm hungover cop, okay? Hey, I'm a cop.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
Aw, I didn't mean to.
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either.
Kim.
I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in
Need to
Martinez.
find a maid.
Whatever do you mean?
Like we'll try to pod the fighting cry. We're running yards of corpses catching the sequence killers. Some cigarettes.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yeah, you're right, Kim.
It seems to me that you lucked out with your partner. He has the look of an upstanding officer of the law. Someone you can lean on, and sweetie, you are looking unsteady. Of course, dear. Good
Yippee.
luck with your case.
This is grapes. Oh, it's money on the counter. I can sense money through walls. I have superpowers. Partner in gay sex.
A man. in
Stop
his
talking
late
about gay
20s
sex.
With a thin, unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He
Stop
drops the
talking
ledger he
about
was holding
gay
and
sex.
turns to the
I'm
victim.
tired of hearing about it. Hobo loose change sense. If they had it, they wouldn't need it. They'd be better off. I don't know. How can I acquire this power?
Mr. Gart, right?
Mm-mm.
You run this place.
It's my starting build. It's going. Couldn't ask for a better build, right? Zero sum fair.
Yes.
I don't think my hair is very sneaky. Bumbling oath.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41?
I think saying nothing is the best option here.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It
I don't want to
took
make
a
him
while
look
to
bad.
close and report the dead body. It was you.
Maybe I could have found it if I asked
Yes.
about it.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
I like the nasal on this guy's voice.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Kim, I need that. I'm finally get a woman's
You
number.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yes.
I have everything. You?
Let's ask some questions.
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Why are you such a little bitch? Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Well, that's suspicious.
Extra fine. Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Wait, what? They have Nigeria here?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did he kill them?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this.
Oh, I gotta hound him on this.
Hard. The prey drive says.
No, I didn't.
You can tell me.
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this? Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless, his expression unreadable.
I'm Mr. Half-Light.
What are you, an idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
He's definitely killed someone.
More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill? He could have.
You, man.
That's enough.
Thank you ever so much.
Give me experience.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
This guy sucks.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Escape, but Kim's right there.
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Isolari Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's
Yeah, I got 40 cents. I picked that up off the table.
You owe him some money.
Okay, yeah, I understand.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
I gotta fucking arrest them. Good morning, the genie A1. Wait.
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated.
Yeah.
Opening the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a town of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
This guy's doing math. I could do it.
What are you, a philosopher?
This Jamaican is pretty rude. He's Jamaican me angry. Well, his opinion of me probably can't get anyways.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
That is my money. Money can be used to buy goods and services. Okay.
Are you
I
serious?
see.
From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Yeah, okay, maybe I will show up the money.
Yes, it is.
Fuck. Well, I guess I'll give him the money.
No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real.
Fuck.
Yes,
That's horrible.
it is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person.
Darkness rides. What? What is what? The Shadow the Hedgehog is speaking through
It
me.
does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
Well, what happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I really don't remember.
You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them. Ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Game might be badass.
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Right to the sun.
You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Fuck everything, a hobo cop.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an
What are my
apartment
stats?
will appear.
Oh. An encyclopedia. Huh. My stats is 3261. We're doing it. We're making it happen. Oh yeah, I've got some negative ones, Save. Yeah. .4 in blood alcohol content. I think it's a little bit more than that. Smoke cigarettes. Sing karaoke. Report my badge mission. Yeah, okay, yeah, we get it. We gotta get the body down first. I don't know how to move the camera the way I want to. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Karaoke is the most important goal. I think so. And you know what? Let's talk to the woman first. Maybe she knows something. Fuck the police. Well, that doesn't help.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business? Let's get a name first.
I am just a gardener.
Hmm.
I am working.
Oh yeah, good morning, Gervik.
I have a greenhouse in the yard there. I've been
I should
trying
have
to get
rested.
some work
Fuck.
done.
Judy Hopps mutton. No, man.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Thank you. My head is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
Hmm.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
I want those gloves. Hold on. No. That would make handling the corpse a little easier. But...
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. You're going to just stand there and take it from a doorbell?
Handling corpse. Just a lot of words. Oh, yeah. I guess the doorbell? Emasculated by the... Okay.
Your fist crashes into the metal. Pure physical vengeance. It feels good at first, and then it starts to hurt.
Wow. I got more important things to do. Love wins.
Yes?
I gotta let Kim know.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Yeah, sorry, Kim. This is medical.
Really? You look fine to me.
Yeah, Kim, it's bad.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Unprecedented brain
You
damage.
should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you
Fuck
wanted?
is a Lazarus?
What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I literally know nothing.
You
Sorry,
want me
Kim.
to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body.
Why do you say it like that?
Whirling in Rag's hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Wait, what?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city. That's right.
Hey, yippee! Asked him to... Okay, yeah, cool. I love getting XP. Yeah, why is he working with
I'm
me?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know?
This
I
sounds like
assume you
gay
were-
sex. Hmm.
That's good. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim. Was
Yeah,
there
sure.
anything else you wanted to know about the case? Good.
Let's go fishing. Let's get that body down first. Surely I haven't fucked everything up yet. Okay.
Kuno's got it.
I'm going to punch him.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Fucking binging. I suck your da.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
I gotta get him to stop throwing rocks at the corpse. Yeah, moment of your time.
Fuck, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
God.
Shit
He's
coming up
fucking
strong.
dead.
That sounds good. Joyous, you should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Okay, you know what? Electrochemistry.
Drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Brute force at its best.
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
This is why officers carry firearms. I think I've lost mine.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Kim, I need help.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What do you mean, Kim? He's throwing fucking rocks at the dead body. You don't do anything.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Huh. Who is Kuno? I think we should throw rocks at the body. Has gotten owned by teenagers. Yeah, sorry, Kim. I think we gotta kill this guy. Officer, the neurological damage is more severe than I expected.
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
This kid's gotta die.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
God damn.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
The fuck?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
I don't want Kim to see me wasting time.
Yeah. Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean. Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe I could out-macho this child. Throw rocks better than him.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
You gotta hot swap the language so you get it uncensored.
Right, Pig? This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Alright, fuck off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Fuck you.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
Oh? Okay, yeah, get
I'm
fucked.
going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, Pig?
Child, converse with me. Huh. Papado moment.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of her face. You got done. Talk to me.
Me when I roll in the Discord. Herbs. The ladder won't work. That's good to know.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
I'm a badass. I could do it.
The smell is repulsive.
Ugh.
It pushes in from your mouth.
The volumetric shit compressor, huh?
Anything you'd expect.
Post your corpse emotes in chat right now.
It fills your mind, flushing you from
So true. A little bit of puke gotta help.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Pukeman in chat.
Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
Huh.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The
Thanks,
hangover
Kim.
is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
Not you?
I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
Fuck. He's cooler than me.
That young woman, the gardener, mentioned she used salts for the smell.
Oh, yeah.
If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the fridge store nearby.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Already threw up. Cool. Thank you, tutorial. You know you can turn off the tutorial, but probably good for you. No bullets. We can sell his handkerchief. That's a decent amount of money. I'm so mad I didn't get the opportunity to punch the kid out. So glad I haven't thrown up yet.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure. I'm done with them. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Yeah, we'll ask her later. I'm gonna fill Kim's handkerchief. I didn't say I was gonna, but I said I could. Thinking about it. Money is money. Alright. That was a fucking run button. God damn it. We'll bother with everything else later.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is in the ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You manage to keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I'm gonna sniff it a couple times. Ammonia didn't help.
Right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it.
I'll sniff the handkerchief.
What
I
is
see.
happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
Huh. I can't keep it in.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the
Baguette.
station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell. Being hungover helps too. An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals.
Ooh.
Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue
Finally.
is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
My shit is apart. Or rather, unbecoming. Okay. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Okay, whatever. Magnesium. Nah. That's a coat?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Huh.
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes. It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Damn. One perception. Fellas, we're not making it. This isn't very cop-like behavior. Light above descending. What the fuck?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carrier.
Oh yeah, I gotta use the radio.
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah! Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or?
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Ask the manager. Go
Fuck.
straight to the car and pry this baby wide open.
He's so convincing. Alright. We're getting the pry bar. Oh.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Okay.
The box seems happy.
Kim watched me do that. Fantastic. Good morning, Fist of the North Star State. Spoiler, you become insufferable after playing this game. Oh yeah. Kill it! No!
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork
Kiss
is
the
covered in
box.
blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what is this?
This is the Kupris Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Huh. Yeah, does everyone have this badass one?
Kupris Motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes. No, I'm afraid not. We have a murder case on our hands, remember?
Oh yeah, I guess.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Rybar can wait just a little moment.
Frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
That's how you say lieutenant in French. What the fuck?
Hello, Alice.
Steering levers are badass.
From the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Will be nice.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Lift on part? Insane.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over. 10-4. What's your status? Over.
It's not good, man.
10-18. 10-20. Over.
Repeating that's not gonna help.
Take your message, sir. Over.
Okay. Page is missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
That's a good one earlier book, right? What do you mean for Jimmy Matt?
You know what? The princess reminds me of Corpse a lot.
Feels a bit better to have a weapon in
Just
our
looks
hands.
wise.
Let's make her for what she's done.
I see.
1022, the captain. This sounds bad. Bad and scary. Like being called to the headmaster's office in school.
Is it him? What does he want?
Ah, as fuck.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? Who lost his badge?
Ah, fuck. You know, maybe I shouldn't have reported it.
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Oh, shit.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
You know, I'm a little pissed.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Fuck.
Oh, god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Alright.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Fuck.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you? No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over. Ten-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over.
Can you, like, hang up?
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Even before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone. Whatever that means.
Ask him to describe it. His gun. Not his fun. Just the gun will do.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
The fuck do you need a gun for? Look at the pythons on your arms. You are a gun. The biggest one in the world.
Okay, Kim, come on.
It's a single shot kill A9. An armistice to be precise.
Okay, yeah, no, we're working. We're doing it.
It's kill 9mm armistice. Armistice? What, is he a fucking... Clearly he doesn't have his Villiers anymore. Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The disco model's been ripped. I think so, yeah.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Noor by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener. I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia.
I left it with his mother.
Now is a good time to say fuck and ass and so on. That'll make this all right.
Half-Life's so fucking true. Yeah! Fucking go!
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
What'd he say? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got.
Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Damn.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom we're talking about. Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
If you don't like the Fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker. He's winning now. Dude, Firewalkers, like that's like a shit nickname. Give me like the Shadow or something.
He says he's sorry and didn't mean nothing by it.
Okay. Tell him.
Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters here.
Satellite officer. 10-4, affirmative.
Alright.
Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh God,
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Well, I mean, the answer is yes, but...
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
Okay, yeah.
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Yeah, that's a smart way to do it. Yeah, yeah, what's on the badge?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
Fuck.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Fuck.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over. 10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Say my name.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Understood, sir. Over.
Fuck.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. Anything else, sir? Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Well, I didn't take any emotional damage. You know what would make me feel better?
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside.
Well, I mean, I did take emotional damage, but...
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think.
Steal his peanuts!
Cold and heavy. Like
yes.
Truth. You feel like you're reunited with truth once more.
Badass.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Okay.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
Huh.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
So you have like a devil trigger?
Pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation. Don't even think you can drive my MC.
Okay.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Okay.
Volumetric shit compressor.
I really need to get my shit together.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna min-max shit. Oh yeah, sprinting. Hey Kim, can we talk about what happened on the radio there?
Yes?
Maybe not. Not right now. Maybe if I need to kill time from failing the check again.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
Oh, yeah.
The one below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind.
No double ones. Sad.
And your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. Your muscles tense up. The vision in your dead angle darkens. You feel the sudden urge to push your hand into his soft gut.
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Those are good boots.
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast.
My blood brother.
The decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Badass.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't.
The boots last that long.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
I gotta take the boots.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Yeah. Do I need protection?
Yes. Bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in ceramic shell. Resist death.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags. They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre. The besmirties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
It is. It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabulary has deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
Kim, look the other way.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Well, I'm not a homo, but...
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise the coroner's case if you do. So please, don't. What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
It's advanced enemy technology.
Maybe we should concentrate on what's outside the boot and leave what's inside to the boys at processing? Just this once. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter is going down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now.
Shit.
Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet? Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
Fuck.
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Hold on.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Not with Kim here.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
Does this remind me of?
Trees were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice The whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, 100, 1000.
Good. Can you read it to me? We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rudder ships.
Shit.
Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Oh.
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo.
I'm getting fucking cigarette flashbacks.
Vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Never mind. I should get a drink.
Extremely. Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
How did they get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Don't ask me.
Yes, it often is. This bell worries me. I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Well, shit.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Good morning, Bunny Rabuni. The Vatican mascot loose ascending degenerates in this chat room to hell with God by her side. Amen. Boney, how many times have you drawn that thing already? Next. Great minds think alike, but fools rarely differ. What is this?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
A Trigat Sunshine. Mini.
Fuck. Badass.
Trigat is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera. I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small
Damn.
ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Damn, put that up in the fridge. Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
Kim's fucking badass.
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Sure. Just don't lose it.
Shit.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
Is he Mufasa, like the lion? Kim, I'm squinting. Why would I ask Kim that? Why would it be Mufasa?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos and extremities blotched pink and blue. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
The narrator is Mufasa?
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Oh, James Olden.
I'm gone.
I hate you.
I'm a joke. Look at me. There is nothing funny about jokes either.
Good morning, faked thrower. Welcome to video games.
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
Damn.
Go ahead, Cobbo. Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out in the west. What do you mean? It's the power of your imagination. Go ahead. Ask me more questions. You fucking love questions. Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
I could go for some macaroni right now.
Here you go, you loony. Because you have. Fuck no. You're no Rooney. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
He's Italian. Been a lot of Harry lately. Yeah.
You might be onto something there. Do I remind you of someone?
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
I thought the option was gonna be myself.
You sure I got out of that one? Coppellini.
He's just making up words now. Guy, don't look that up. I listen to Sleepycast. I know about the Harlequin babies.
Come back
I fucked up.
Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
So true, Umfi.
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoo. As you narrow your eyes, only the lower extremity.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer? Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead and about to explode.
Mpreg. Oh yeah. I think he's dead. Well, that looks like an important thing.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
There's a strong buildup of gases, yes. Rigor mortis becoming livor mortis. He'll be fully limp by tomorrow. I don't think he'll explode. I hope not.
Forgot they were here. Oh, the kids.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Good morning, Mount Costello. Kim's right there. Don't argue with children. Oh, yeah. Overload Kuno's brain.
Malicious laughter erupts in the yard. Sounds like seagulls.
Big said he's a...
The lieutenant's face is made of stone.
I think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck. The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Huh. It can be like poetry.
That sounds about right, yes.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils.
Kind of want the boots.
He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
Asking for a ladder is probably a good idea.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
There's no question. There's only cutting. How hard can it be?
Yeah, maybe we could shoot it down.
I don't doubt your physical prowess, officer, but this is a grueling surgical procedure. I saw 20 steel strands in there, and we do not have a secure platform for the cutting. The risk of acrobatic failure is one we cannot take. We must not become comedy for the locals.
Fuck.
The fuck have you got against comedy pigs?
Could we sell the branch?
Saw the branch? There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Confirmed. It's unsafe.
Huh.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Alright. Yeah. Ooh. Badass.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the
Oh, I leveled up? Oh, shit.
Each time the lines intersect,
Damn.
a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Check some more water.
It still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right. Gone. For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will.
Well, shit.
Without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Can you hold, like, 2 flashlights at the same time?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a
Come
pattern that
on.
says, whirling in rags. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending. What is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This calls for a potent curse to help break its resistance. Utter the power words.
Power word shit compressor.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough.
There's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
Good.
Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
Okay.
Full of itself. Content. Happy you failed. This snickering trash container is having a grand old time.
I kind of want to kick it again.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not working.
Kim, I gotta be real with you. I'm feeling like I'm losing out.
You are. The pry bar is quite satisfying and handy. But you are just not good enough at prying. We should get the keys.
Fuck. That hurt. physical instrument, right?
This trash container is locked.
All right. Cool.
This trash container is locked. You stick the pipe into the fissure beneath the lid and push down.
Okay, we're doing it.
Much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way. You can open the lid now.
That doesn't give me a...
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
I was hoping I'd get some blue back. Some morale.
Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Search the food waste.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy
some pasta.
Feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Fuck.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar
I can't steal them.
Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again. Who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the
I know about the racist mug.
Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force. Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about, kids? Kuno, he thinks you're an infant or something.
I don't feel like I'm winning right now.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Oh, we can do the mug, okay.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
Ah, fuck. I don't know what this is.
Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
Well, shit.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. Excuse me? I leveled up. No shit. Good morning, Eric. Duh. Ledger? I'd leave a Noah. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. Okay. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Inventory, and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
I'm getting that mug.
A broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility.
Sorry, Kim.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Okay. You got the racist mug. This is where I put my racist coffee. Samaran. Knockoff of an antique.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
Advanced race theory, let's go.
Here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Huh? Political capital, I see. Can't anyone laugh anymore? Oh no.
But
sure.
It was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Mug doesn't want shit to do with me.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Urinal. Yeah, I haven't been skipping. I've been like, I haven't been talking.
It's a metaphor for you. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Yeah, but apparently the British go uranial.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked
The British are demonic, yeah.
in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh?
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I made plenty of mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
How badass is it?
Caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
Oh, badass. I would do this.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Uka Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
God, I hate Jimmy. So true. Jimmy _ Matt. Mouthwash. Just mouthwashing. Good morning, Son 31272. Good morning, Nugbones. Good morning, your boy Muggy. And good morning, Snorlax Bud. Good morning, Shun is Normal. Good morning, Zarkodia. Good morning, hashtag Louie. Good morning, Mavis Moon. Good morning, Sammy KV. So true. Jimmy Hate will defeat you.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Yeah.
Wish there was one in there about a drug den. You love those. Gets the blood pumping.
Oh, shit.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Huh. Anyways, yeah, welcome to this guy. How's mouthwashing? I haven't played it or seen much of it. Seems kind of funny. I gotta shoot the kid. Kim would find out.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Badass.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to... I think he got a hole in his head.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit this shit to paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Yeah.
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the bottom, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt.
Is that how it's spelled? Or is that a typo? I guess that is. Or it's like French or something. Maybe it's an LED pencil.
He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
I just need to borrow it. I don't need it. Oh.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
Oh, no.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the
I just need to borrow it. It's not like I'm asking to borrow a French fry.
A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Yeah, pencil is graphite. Calibre. Huh.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you...
Can I give Kim back his pen?
And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done and things already done. the composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. I think the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
He's really excited about that, or really sarcastic.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Oh no, he loves it. Holy shit. It's the most emotional Kim line I've heard yet.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
He loves tarot.
Yes.
Hey.
Piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example,
expected you to be worse. Fuck.
20111700. The next world mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Hey, we're getting there.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Horace Debbie Berenger.
That is improbable. It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I want to know about these, but not yet.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden paper still sags from the clipboard. In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out.
I've been having a lot of fun with Disco, by the way, as you can tell. Yeah, the hangover from yesterday is not as effective as I thought it would be. I wish I was fucking hungover, like
from the binder,
like out of it. It'd been so funny, but no.
Type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
I think I've done a lot of misconduct.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special. These are
I didn't mean that.
in turn.
Oops.
They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
D&D character sheet.
Color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Thank you, physical instrument. I wanted to know about the dick. Awesome.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copier paper. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Kitchen tissue.
Still wet, the toilet paper
Yay.
the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers.
Kim's gotta be so fucking fed up with this.
Pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular.
What was that?
With iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
Oh, fuck.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too. Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly.
Oh.
Is there a hidden compartment?
Surely my gun is in here.
Plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. There's pain in there, if you want some. That much you know. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip to the top of the board. Is not what you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. The goddamn thing.
Well, fuck.
A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger out of your duct. Makes you wonder, why? The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason. The acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of toilet cleaner.
Yes?
I gotta be able to give him his pen back, right?
Me? I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Lame final card.
That's a fair point.
No.
Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
You are wearing glasses. Or foreign. Tell me a secret. Have a talk with yourself. Oh, yeah. I guess the thought cabinet and the funny stuff isn't normal.
That's correct.
That makes him a binoclard. Completely uncocked material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a binoclard.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
Fuck.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
What is Seoul? Yeah.
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity, and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Seoul is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-Isolari state west of the Insulindian Isola. Actually, it's quite interesting. Some would even say mysterious.
Oh. When your body still remembers anti-glasses slurs, you know you were saying it.
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents, and I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular Revacholière.
Huh. It's like one in like a groove. Like the like your footprint in your shoes. The binoclard on your tongue.
What do you mean?
You have conversations with your brain.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Huh.
What? Think? I do most of my work inside my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Well, tell me a secret about yourself.
The lieutenant nods.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Oh, shit.
Excuse me? You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
Huh.
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle.
Wait, what?
Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically. They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough.
That's racist!
Prioritizes containers.
I was just prioritizing a container. I'm not beating the allegations.
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Hmm. Alright. Oh, I accidentally enabled auto run. Oh, caps lock this. Shine the flashlight directly into her face. Yeah, I gotta turn the headlights on.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Babe, but I still have the Cloaca profile pic. I gotta bring that up then. It's a good PNG. Still gotta get around to like the Game Boy games.
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine...
Oh my god, that's really loud. Fuck.
...comes to life with a whiny growl.
Thanks.
That sound, you feel the wind in your hair as if you're already driving. But where? Down a narrow street, lined with shabby wooden houses, the 881 motor tract, coiling like a serpent high above. Children play under the viaduct, eyes turn to watch you as you pass. The Valley of Dogs, and before it, a familiar dome, like a ladybug without the colors. The building has a designated parking place for your carriage. This is Precinct 41, as close as you have to home now. It's far away. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Alright. This birthday quote was good. Okay, yeah.
As you hold your legs under the headlamp,
thought I'd have to go to my inventory.
A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Hey!
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Right.
In the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime, two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them knows his lines.
Ah, Martinez. Let me see.
Huh.
Right here.
Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse.
No, it does not.
Oh.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
I tried to make him feel better.
The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet. The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150.
Surely that's my kill count.
Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope it's good.
Yeah?
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Like I went around apologizing all the time.
Maybe you were a diplomat, or in PR. Doesn't matter, I suppose. Let's move on, shall we?
It's the ex-wife part.
This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200. It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Yeah, I'm a super cop, yeah.
Call it what you want. You are a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right.
Damn.
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Hey, it's a good idea.
That's right. A killer of humans.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
There's something like really funny about the idea of like a kid talking to like a soldier or whatever, like a military veteran, is just immediately like first question is just like, have you ever killed anyone? You shoot the bad guys?
Yes. Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
This guy builds models, 100%.
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal
Oh.
to the right of the task description.
Hey. He's a trained nerd, 100%.
So we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Yeah.
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Sorry,
Yes,
cop.
Sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
I'm sorry, opt in.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
Kim's persona be definitely something lanky.
That won't happen.
Rigorous self-critique. Sorry, piece of shit. Uh-oh. -1 authority. I'd like to analyze that. How does that work? It takes like a level, doesn't it? Cheetah! I'm gonna pretend like it's a good idea. Oh yeah, he could be one of those funny cats, you know? The cat that goes, what a mayhaps I twimps to myself.
It's raining again.
Those are bucks. Oh shit.
It was clear just an hour ago. Oh, okay. Thanks for keeping me in the know, sir. Excuse me? Oh, well, I didn't write it there. I'm just sitting here.
Huh.
Okay. Since the street sign's messed up? Okay. What do you need?
Let's see.
What do you mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
You can de-equip them freely before they're done cooking. Ah.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge goes to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Huh.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem. Excuse me? Oh, I don't know anything about that either. As I said, I didn't write it.
Pig is a widely used term for members of the police. It's not...
Feels kind of bad to go back to dialogue.
No need to worry. We are not saying you did.
Okay. Well, I didn't.
She totally wrote it down. 100%. I should arrest her.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law. Excuse me?
From another planet.
Hey there. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon
Hi, Tommy,
days
hi.
upon days. Upon days.
Limbo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
Hi, Tommy. I'm the law. I think I'm going doctor. It's a choice. I really should have been more hungover.
Feels like forever.
What if his name was Tommy LaHomo?
Roundabout, and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Cigarettes.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. Can't even get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of foul cargo. Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and... Oh, yeah. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il-Moran market lately.
Could I get one of those?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
There's no denying it. Your body needs a touch of some good performance wear.
Yeah.
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
Cop reflex.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Never. They would never illegalize sport. Sport is the most wholesome thing known to man.
Physical instrument just wants to fucking throw balls. Damn.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks.
Put me in, coach.
Set up, making demands, no way in or out.
John Disco category watcher. Physical instrument loves balls. Big dick cop.
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Physical instruments, just high school bully, I say.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing,
He's looking maxing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
He's smoking right now. What do you get out of that jabroni outfit?
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's. Revachol's weird. Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Damn.
Don't be a stranger.
Smokes. Wait, hold on. Sweet release of jam. What, from Guilty Gear? Oh. Thanks.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if...
Yeah, the song is fucking sick.
Piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air, with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip
Jackland
II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane.
Filipino.
What did he do? You have no idea what you did a week ago. How would you know what this guy did many centuries ago?
Shameless old Valentine.
King stands triumphantly oblivious to your memory trouble.
Yellow. Sorry, Kim. Your conceptualization's pretty good. What's my stats? 3. I think I do want +1 actually. I do have a skill point too. I'm gonna about a half-light. Did I pick the brute preset? No. Put some in intellect. I did this to myself. I thought it was funny. What do you want each stat? 3 or 4? You could bump this up a little. We could just take Encyclopedia.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward, even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Yeah, I've never seen High Physique either.
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the development of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
I love chalices.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Hustler style. Fuck.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, what is nose candy?
Cocaine. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers. The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. If the communards had more time, they would have reduced it up to even finer pieces. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Yeah, I gotta pay for the fucking damages. Oh yeah, a pissing contest. I don't think I need more physical instrument. Okay, what was that about pissing?
What do you want to know? What's there to say? It's just stupidity. The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion. Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
Cop off these nuts. I might have supernatural abilities. finest case-solving machines sent to outperform you.
A good joke. It's not that many. Officer, I'm sure you have a lot more cases solved.
Okay.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move. Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine. The 41st and the 57th. The lieutenant was right. It's not about who gets what's north. It's about who doesn't.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
Oh, +1 for sorry, cop. Well, Kim?
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right. You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
Well, shit. The body's still up there. My luck is carrying over. It's a really difficult conversation up ahead. Gotta stock up on healing items.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and white boots. His skin is marbled, with decaying veins and blotched.
Yes, we do.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
The branch could do it.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be a small chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
I'm not gonna make it.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
Go for it, Kim.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket.
Yo?
And produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzle loader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
Can I give Kim emotional support?
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
I'll let him do it.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Fuck. Yeah, it's a muzzle loader, yeah.
Oh my god. That was so many types of wrong. Who taught Four Eyes to shoot? Whip up a grueling training regimen for him right now. Beat the man into him. Go, go, go.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again, maybe?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun
Well, shit.
in his hand.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Take his gun and show him how to use it.
Well... Hand-eye coordination 1.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
They only have one gun!
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Shit.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani boyka! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Was the option to shoot myself in the mouth?
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Bugger finger!
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
There were those who said it could not be done.
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
Damn. No fucking way.
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Communism.
Thanks.
Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
Should have shot the kid. I should have. Been policed. How did I do that?
By being a damn good shot. Ace is high.
Oh? Yeah?
The ace is high, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
Fuck yeah, come on, slap it. Yeah? The fuck, those sound effects?
The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap. It's precise.
It's badass.
Down to the point.
Will I get the what?
I knew these guys were
Kuno cracks with laughter. Sounds like someone strangling a seagull. It's clear he enjoys himself.
I knew they suck each other off.
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me. It looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy. Yes, the 4 phases of a murder scene. 1. Investigation of the scene. I can't say I'm fully satisfied with that part. We should search for prints, maybe. 2. Initial examination of the victim. We were exhausted in our efforts there. Good job. 3. Field autopsy. This will not be pleasant or easy, and it will have to be performed on the scene.
Oh shit.
The fuck are they on about?
Cops are gonna cut his shit up next.
4 and final, transport of the coroner's case to the district morgue. I'll do that. God, this stinks.
Someone else? Oh, it's a requirement for Ace's low? Damn it. It takes you gotta pay a point to get a new one. Who cares about getting home? Yeah. We could level up. You're more in hardcore hunter. Yeah, I just don't think I care about that one.
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain. From crime scene to autopsy to cleanup, we do it all.
Honorary?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank. Mine is Lieutenant Detective, unfortunately. I can't tell you how tired I am of this corpse.
You can watch this. Pretty cool, huh?
He is growing truly tired of it. It's not merely moodiness. His tolerance limit is near.
With shooting like that? Of course you are. Your station will send you to this case otherwise. In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though. Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard. Yes, and those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Hold on.
Yes?
I'm gonna do it. Awesome. Wait, why can't I do this?
Yes?
Oh, there we go.
You pick over what's left of your frontal cortex, but no compelling explanations emerge.
It was worth a try. Used all the positive karma for the shooting. I love Reddit. It's so true. There we go. It's past 4 AM. I'm not hungover anymore. I'm gonna actually make some more ramen during the BRB. And it's time to do Inktober. One of the things of all time. Cool. Show me Donkey Kong's back. Whoa. Anyways, yeah, more disco tomorrow. Yeah, game's good. Yeah. Kinda wanted to just like play it for like 20 hours straight, but I can't do that. Banane purka. I don't think you can say that.